Miami. Welcome to the Triplers channel. Join us as we set off on a once-in-a-lifetime journey around the world. Over the next 133 days, we will visit 4 continents and make 55 stops across 27 countries. Miami. A city of sun, ocean breeze, and non-stop energy where Latin culture meets American coastline. The city itself has a little under 500,000 people, but the greater Miami area is home to over 6 million. And the entire state of Florida? More than 22 million residents, one of the fastest growing places in the United States. Miami is known for its turquoise water, wide sandy beaches, the famous Art Deco streets of Miami Beach, and its strong Cuban influence, especially in Little Havana. Many celebrities choose Miami as their home or getaway spot. Shakira, Jennifer Lopez, Ricky Martin, Pharrell Williams, David Beckham, and many more. This city appears in countless films and TV shows from Miami Vice to Bad Boys. It's a place of rooftop parties, luxury yachts, colorful street art in Wynwood, and one of the busiest cruise ports in the world. This time, we decided to explore Miami differently than any other city we've visited before. Instead of chasing the usual tourist spots, we wanted to feel the real Miami vibe. And that's how the idea of driving through the city in a convertible was born. I think you can easily guess whose idea it was, just compare our hairstyles in the wind. We rented the car from Sixt, the same company we used earlier on the Azores. We picked it up at the Intercontinental Hotel and set off through the streets of Miami, wind in our hair, warm air all around us. Wide roads, friendly drivers, honking, not out of anger but to let you in. And that feeling of sitting in a giant hairdryer, turning you into a floating jellyfish unforgettable. When we got into the car, the first thing that surprised us was the radio. Instead of English, we heard Spanish. Miami is the most international city in the entire United States. More than 2/3 of the people who live here were born outside the country. Over half of Miami's population is Hispanic, or Spanish-speaking. Many residents came from Cuba, but also from Venezuela, Colombia, the Dominican Republic, Haiti, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, and many other places. That's why Miami is often called the capital of Latin America, or even North Cuba, with Little Havana being the largest Cuban community outside Havana itself. The city's rhythm, food, and energy all come from this incredible mix of cultures. Such a unique blend isn't for everyone. Our Uber driver, who took us to the port earlier, told us that the large Latino community doesn't fully suit him, and he and his wife are actually thinking about moving to another city. Our ride ended at Miami Executive Airport, where our next adventure was waiting. A scenic flight over the city with Sky Tours Miami, a company we truly recommend. The team was incredibly friendly. You can wait in a cozy lounge, use the bathroom, and grab a drink from the guest fridge. From the lounge, we were picked up by Captain Martial, who immediately joked that it was his first day at work. After a good laugh, we started preparing for the flight. Our little Cessna had only 4 seats, so it was just us and the pilot. Even though the Miami weather wasn't perfect and the wind was strong, our pilot was extremely experienced. Both the takeoff and landing were so smooth that we were honestly surprised a tiny airplane could land like that. From above, we saw Miami's residential areas, its infrastructure, massive highways, and the neighborhoods of the city's wealthiest residents, villas with private canals for speedboats and sailboats. The views were incredible. After just a few minutes in the air, the skyline of downtown Miami appeared in front of us, a forest of skyscrapers rising above the bay. We also had the chance to fly over Key Biscayne and Fisher Island Passage. And then we reached Dodge Island, home to the cruise terminal port of Miami, and we saw the largest number of cruise ships we've ever witnessed in one place. Our ship was also there, and we could admire it from above. It always felt huge to us, but next to vessels twice its size, it suddenly looked like the younger brother in the family. Just off the coast of Miami lies Fisher Island, a private gated paradise you can reach only by ferry or helicopter. No bridge, no public access, just pure luxury and complete exclusivity. This tiny island holds some of the most expensive real estate in the entire United States. It's home to a few well-known residents, including Oprah Winfrey and Julia Roberts. From above, Miami's beach with the iconic South Pointe Pier looks unreal. Beyond the famous Ocean Drive, you finally see its true scale, about 14 kilometers of coastline, roughly the width of the entire city of Paris. Still excited after the flight, we thanked our pilot and hit the road again. Once we squeezed back into our little rolling dryer, the hunger kicked in. And since everyone loved the Wendy's we tried in New York, we ended up repeating the experience at the same chain I worked for during my student years. After eating, I wanted to show the boys the difference between our shopping malls and the American ones, especially the fact that you have to drive everywhere. No one expects you to walk between buildings. Want to go to the store next door? You move the car right to its front door. Alex also checked off a small dream of his at the game store, so he'll remember Miami for that reason too. With time running out before our departure, we decided to cruise down the famous Ocean Drive. Oh, hello. Ida, how do you like Miami? It's fascinating to see how differently people drive depending on the city. In Halifax, total chill. In Boston, class and courtesy. In New York, fast and tense. But Miami? Here people honk all the time, yet somehow politely just to let pedestrians know they're giving them the right of way, or to signal that you can switch lanes. It's chaotic, but friendly at the same time. To end the day, we decided to take a closer look at the locals, so we headed to South Pointe Park, right next to the famous pier and the beginning of Miami Beach. We saw people looking fit and relaxed, running, biking, strolling through the park. You can tell that even the residents here live in a holiday rhythm. No rush, just enjoying everything Florida has to offer. In this beautifully designed park, full of lush greenery and spotless paths, we also found a great playground where Alex could burn off some energy before we continued our walk toward the beach. We saw plenty of Latin families laughing over meals, kids playing baseball, rugby, and soccer. Not once in Miami did I feel unsafe. And the beach itself? Wide, sandy, beautiful, and thanks to the many trash bins around, impressively clean. Before we said goodbye to our car, we had one last chance to see how fueling works in the United States. Unlike in Europe, where you usually pay after you fill up, here you have to authorize the transaction before pumping the gas. Ida, we are coming back. Wait for us. Have you ever heard a story about someone not making it back to their cruise ship on time? Let us know in the comments. After returning the car and taking an Uber back to the port, we were exhausted but full of impressions, waiting to depart from Dodge Island. To our surprise, the channel got completely jammed, and our departure was delayed by almost an hour. But thanks to that, we had the chance to admire Miami at night, glowing, loud, full of life and energy. We'll definitely come back one day, but for now, we're heading toward Mexico. We hope you'll join us there.
Repellers, like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you want to support us and see more quick travel reviews.